The Pilgrim's Return. The elders sit in a circle beneath the oak tree, their garments white as memory, their faces weathered by years yet sharpened by wisdom. The air is still, expectant, as Pilgrim steps forward. His walk is heavy from travel, but his spirit does not bend. He kneels, bowing his head. Pilgrim greeted the elders, and he was granted permission to speak. Fathers, I did not go where I was meant to go. We set out to begin anew, carrying the light of the Comfa with us. Yet the heavens turned against us. A mist arose, thick as walls, cold as judgment. In a single breath it swallowed us whole. One moment we walked familiar soil. The next, we stood in a world not our own. The circle stirs. Murmurs ripple like the rustle of leaves, but silence soon gathers again. Pilgrim lifts his eyes, shadowed by memory. Pilgrim continuing to speak. That place, it was not like here. The Comfa we knew was gone. The air was heavy, the land restless. The people, weighed down, longing for hope. And it was there that we met him, a man like us. I called him Xenos. He stood upon a bridge, not hostile, not welcoming, only watching. Always watching. Pilgrim pauses, fingers tracing the lines of his hands as if to steady himself. And then he continued. Fathers, I must speak plainly. What I saw there troubled me. I saw men hoard what they could never consume, while children around them wasted away. I saw fathers crushing the spirit of their sons, binding them not with love but with fear. I saw greed dressed as wisdom, and pride paraded as strength. Competition so fierce it poisoned the bonds of brotherhood. People killed each other for what the Creator had already given freely. They could not coexist. Even animals know balance, yet men have forgotten. A shiver passes through the elders. One leans forward, stroking his beard, eyes sharp with sorrow. Pilgrim's voice tightens as he continues. And yet, the stranger, Xenos, bore a heavy heart. He longed for unity, for peace. Alone he could do little, yet his spirit was kind. He welcomed us with open arms, ensuring we were fed, ensuring we were safe. He listened, though the weight of his land bent his shoulders. On the seventh day, the mist returned. As swiftly as it had come, it carried us back across the veil. And yet, I had promised him I would return. I do not know why I said those words, for I know not how we crossed into his world. But they left my lips all the same. And now, I wonder, why did I say that? His voice falters, soft with humility. I stand before you not with answers, but with questions. Why were we taken? What lesson hides in what I have seen? Was the stranger sent to test us, or to teach us? But this I know with certainty. The people from that world are in grave trouble, fathers. Their unity is broken, their memory is lost. Show me the wisdom I do not yet see. Pilgrim bows deeply, his words falling like stones into the stillness. His wife clutches Nana to her chest, whispering prayers. The elders remain silent, the weight of his testimony pressing upon them. At last, Elder Sion rises. His staff strikes the earth with a soft thud, calling the circle's attention. Elder Sion. Pilgrim, your journey was long, and the burden heavy. You and your family must rest. Go within. Wash your feet. Take bread and water to break your fast. Tonight, we shall deliberate. At sunrise, the circle shall speak, and wisdom will be given. The fire crackles. Shadows lengthen. Pilgrim withdraws, leaving the elders in heavy silence, their thoughts circling the mysteries of the mist, the stranger, and the world beyond. The council of the elders. The elders sit in a circle within the great hall of the Comfa. Torches burn low, their flames flickering like anxious whispers. Pilgrim has finished his account. The mist, the other Comfa, the stranger Xenos, and the sorrows he witnessed. His family waits silently at the edge of the hall. For a long while, no one speaks. Then Elder Sion strikes his staff softly on the earth. Elder Sion, gravely. Pilgrim, what you have spoken is weighty. You were sent to build a home, to plant roots, yet the heavens diverted your path. A man does not cross realms without purpose. This was no accident. A mist that carries a family beyond time itself. This is the work of the Most High. Elder Mira thoughtful. And the stranger you met, this Xenos, what did you feel in him? I felt fear, yet also recognition, Pilgrim explained. He was like us, but broken. He longed for unity, yet carried loneliness like a cloak. Still, he welcomed us, helped us, listened. I called him Xenos because he was a stranger, yet his kindness felt familiar. Elder Tavan, concerned. You named him, and naming forges a bond. Bonds carry responsibility. He cannot be forgotten. The elders exchange solemn looks. Then Elder Sion leans forward. Elder Sion. Pilgrim, what you saw was not just their world. It was a mirror of ours. Fathers hoarding and crushing their sons, shepherds devouring their flocks. This is why the mist carried you away, to show us what we might become in case we forget. The hall grows heavy with silence. Elder Mira speaks, her voice low. Elder Mira. Yes. Our greatest wound is this: fathers have abandoned their sons. They have no faith in them because they were never there to guide them. They do not trust leaving the legacy in their hands. And so children wander, blind and broken. This wound spreads into our homes, into our nations, into our governments. Leaders hoard while their people starve. Fathers build empires but leave no inheritance of faith or love. Elder Tavan, striking his staff. And this is the seed of all evil. Where fathers fail, the people falter. Where shepherds devour, the flock scatters. That world you saw, Pilgrim, is the harvest of forgotten fatherhood, a prophecy of what awaits us if we turn from the commandment. Pilgrim bows his head, voice trembling. Yes, fathers, Pilgrim continued. I believe it too. The Father's law is life, and here in Comfa we still see its fruit: unity, peace, love. But the other world has abandoned it. And I fear the mist will return, not to reveal, but to consume. The elders nod gravely. Elder Sion rises, his staff raised. Elder Sion, with conviction. Then let us not harden our hearts. This prophecy is warning and mercy woven together. The Most High has shown us their ruin so that we may remain faithful, and so that, through you, light may yet reach them. You will not go as Savior, but as servant. As witness. As brother. Pilgrim kneels, bowing deeply. If he sends me, I will go. Not in pride, but in obedience, Pilgrim surrenders. I ask only this. Pray for me, that I do not stumble in their darkness, but carry faithfully the light of Comfa. The elders rise together, circling him. Their voices blend into one. Elder Mira leading the prayer. Elder's prayer of sending. Father of light, keeper of the covenant. We lift before you our son Pilgrim, whom you now send, and Xenos, who walks in the land of forgetting. Keep Pilgrim strong as he carries your light into the unknown. Clothe him with wisdom, shield him from snares. And remember Xenos, O Lord, though far from Comfa, he is not far from your mercy. Let the seeds of truth within him take root. Let Pilgrim's steps and Xeno's waiting heart one day meet again, not as strangers, but as brothers bound in your light. Keep them both, until your purpose is fulfilled. The prayer lingers like incense. Pilgrim rises, his heart burning with both fear and hope. Outside, the first light of dawn spills across the hills. And so, the council was finished. The elders had discerned the truth. The world was sick because fathers abandoned their sons. But mercy still called. Pilgrim would carry their light across the mist, and the story was far from over. The moment of longing, Xenos wanders through the broken streets. He watches as a man beats another mercilessly while a crowd cheers, some taking videos. The weight of it crushes him, the cruelty, the emptiness, the silence of love in a place meant for it. His knees buckle, and he falls, whispering with tears in his eyes. Xenos, softly, trembling. Alone, I am nothing. O God, is there no end to this darkness? Pilgrim, thinking out loud what he will tell Xenos. I told you, whenever you miss me, just come closer to the portal of the mist, and I will be here. Please, hear me. He crawls toward the mist's edge, reaching with shaking hands. The portal shimmers faintly, as if stirred by his prayer and pain. His longing becomes a bridge, carrying his cry into the realm where Pilgrim dwells. The veil breathes, alive with the echo of hope. Pilgrim, walking toward the mist, speaking softly, almost like prayer, almost like rehearsal for Xenos, the elder said. Do not despise the wandering, for in the wandering you will be made whole. They said, hold fast to the commandment. To carry light, not for yourself, but for the broken world. They told me, darkness will try to whisper that you are alone, but we are never alone. They said, when fear comes, remember, the Creator walks with us, even through shadow. And when you meet another, like you, like Xenos, lift them, do not leave them. Because light multiplies when shared. He pauses, holding the words like fire in his chest. And they warned me. The portal is not just a passage, but a test. Only those who keep the commandment will stand. To choose despair is to sink. To choose faith is to rise. Pilgrim breathes, steadying himself, and then whispers as though already speaking directly to Xenos. Brother, when I see you, I will tell you all of this. Every word. Because they said we are not called to walk apart, but together, each step a witness, each breath a flame. The reunion nears, but the commandment still hangs in the air, echoing for all who listen. The elders taught us. Path of prosperity is love. Love is the force strong enough to unite a community. Sacrifice, setting aside our desires for the good of all. Standing side by side through adversity. Choosing community over individuality. Compromise. Courage. Wisdom. Unity. And never forgetting that each story we share keeps us together. Villagers listening, children leaning in. It is not just the stories that bind us. It is our commitment to tell them. We must remember the moments that define us. How seeds of kindness and hope were planted. Love is a garden. It requires nourishment, care, wisdom, strength, friendship. From sadness blooms understanding. From loss, the will to love more fiercely. The commandment is this. First, honor every part of yourself. For within you lives the echo of your ancestors' love and sacrifice. Plant a seed within your soul. Let it remind you of growth, of care, of love. Embrace the past. Tell their stories. Share their love. In doing so, we honor them, and we remember where we come from. The tales of our ancestors. Our past should not make us enemies, but wiser. It should bring us closer together. Because now, we know better. And in remembering where we come from, we find the path back to our Creator. A moment of silence. Pilgrim rises. The first law of success, recognition. The gifts, the talents, planted in each of us are the seeds of destiny. Guard them. Grow them. Share them. For the fruit of the Spirit is not for one person, but for generations. We must learn to appreciate ourselves, each other, and what God has entrusted us with, so our children's children may also enjoy equally. The mist hums, alive with longing. Zenos whispers through tears, and Pilgrim answers, his words carrying both to the stranger and to all who hear. Pilgrim, lifting his voice. The elders taught us, the path of prosperity is love. Love that unites, sacrifice that binds, courage that stands. Stories that remind us who we are. We must not forget them, not our children, nor our children's children. The children lean closer, their faces lit by firelight. The villagers stand in silence, as though the words are being carved into their hearts. Pilgrim, firm, clear. The commandment is this: honor your life. Honor your neighbor. Honor the story of your ancestors. For in remembering, we rise. But in forgetting, we fall. The mist shimmers brighter, Zeno's shadow visible on the other side, reaching. Pilgrim does not cross, not yet. Instead, he turns back to the people. Pilgrim, final call. Our past should not make us enemies, but wiser. It should bind us as one. For the fruit of love is not for one man, but for all generations. This is the law of the Creator, that we remember where we come from, and in remembering, we find the way home.